Hi, my name is Matthew Bellisario. Welcome to another edition of the Bellisario Sonic YouTube channel. Thank you for all your subscribers out there and the comments that you're leaving, and I'd love to have more interaction with all of you out there. Today's something very fun for me to do. I'm a big fan of Deep Purple's Fireball album, released in 1971. It's one of my favorite Deep Purple albums. The only song on it that I just don't care for is probably Anyone's Daughter, which is, they probably should have left that song out and put another song on there, in my opinion, or did an extended version of No, No, No or something. So other than that, though, every song on this album rocks and just, awesome 70s classic rock album. One of my favorites. I have 3 different pressings and I want to rank them for you. So this is like a triple shootout. And so what I have, I'm just go right into it and keep it as brief as I can. The 3 different versions I have are the original album. So I have an original gatefold pressing from 1971. This one's in, I would say, very good plus, excellent shape. So, you hear a crackle here and there. This is the original pressing. So very good sounding original pressing. The next one that I have is a Warner Brothers 2018 remaster 2019 release on purple vinyl, textured cover. And let me show you what that one looks like. That is this purple 2018 remaster 2019 release. And then I have the Friday Music, which is a 2009 remaster 2010 release. All right, so I'm going to rank these 3. Now, what I did was I listened to all 3 of them all the way through, and then I went back and focused on the first 2 tracks of the album, which is Fireball and No, No, No. And I really focused on those 2 songs and made a few notes of what I already had kind of come up with my ranking by listening to them. But this really, when I went back and listened to the first 2 tracks over again on each of them, made some notes, it solidified my initial thoughts. So I will go ahead and give you what I think are the rankings of them. In third place, so I listened to them in this order, going back listening to the 2 tracks. I listened to the Friday Music one first. I listened to the Warner Brothers Purple Vinyl second. Then I listened to the original 1971 third. Now, ranking them, in last place, and I think by far the worst one, is the Friday Music pressing. This is the second pressing that I've had to get because the first one that I got had such bad surface noise and skipped. Had a flaw in the vinyl where it had such a bad pop that it skipped. And so I had to return it. This is the one that I got in its place, and it is not as quiet as my original 1971 record, which I would rate like an excellent rating, very good plus. This has more pops and clicks throughout it. It's not horrible or unlistenable, but it's just not a great pressing. Not something I would expect from a new record. All right, as far as the sound goes, the drums sound compressed on this. The vocals are further back in the mix and hard to understand, muffly sounding. The bass is okay, guitar's okay, organ okay. As far as the mix goes, it's a very uninspired mix. And again, with the vocals being back and muffled sounding, that really kills the whole vibe of the record. So this is a 2009 remaster. As far as I'm concerned, they failed on that, and the pressing is also not a great pressing. So this right here is in last place, the Friday Music number 3. In second place is the original. This is second place. I found that when I put on the Warner Brothers 2018 remastered purple vinyl, when I listened to this one second, I noticed immediately the volume was higher. I noticed immediately that Ian Gillan's vocals were really vibrant, and I can understand everything he said in the vocals. So it was a very good upfront mix with the vocals. I found the drums were more resonant, and I found that the guitars were more upfront. It was an overall balanced mix and a very vibrant mix. This is my number one. The reason why I'm referring to this one, this one is number one, and then going back and referring to this one as number two is because the volume that I noticed when I played this one, which is higher, the volume is about the same on the original. Where the original lacks at is the bass is more subdued and the drums are more subdued and not as vibrant. The guitars sound really good on the original. The vocals sound really good on the original. I can understand Ian Gillan on the original mix. I can't understand it on the Friday. It sounds terrible. The vocals just do not sound good. But as far as the drums and the bass and everything, very resonant on the Warner Brothers reissue 2018 remaster 2019 release. So this is my number one pick. As far as the pressing goes, absolutely perfectly quiet. No pops, no clicks. So this is an overall number one choice. If you're going to buy the Fireball album, I would recommend getting the Warner Brothers Purple vinyl record. Sounds great. Good mix. Vibrant vocals. I can hear everything very clear. It's a great mix. In second place, I would get the original pressing because, again, the vocals sound good. The guitars and organs sound good. It just lacks a little bit on the low end, which you have that issue back on these older pressings in the early 70s where it kind of lacked bass and lacked the sound in the drums sometimes. So that's where I think that this one falls off, the original one, and where they really were able to correct it on this 2018 remix 2019 release. And then in last place, even though I like the jacket on this Friday mix, it's a little bit thicker of a jacket than the Warner Brothers release. It's a little bit thinner, but it does have a textured cover. I thought the only thing the Friday music had that was a little bit nicer was a thicker jacket. The Friday music does come with the static, the anti-static sleeve, but so does the Warner Brothers. It comes with also an anti-static sleeve, so which is like this. So those are my thoughts. If you're going to go out and buy Deep Purple Fireball, just go ahead and spring for the purple vinyl here. This is the clear winner. This is the clear winner for sure. And then if you don't get this, go get the original pressing. And I would say stay away from the Friday music release. I just think it's not a good pressing and it's not a good mix. And it's definitely in last place. So those are my thoughts. Thanks for joining me. I just wanted to do this. I thought it'd be fun. So if you're out there looking, to get Deep Purple Fireball on vinyl, that's my recommendation. And we'll talk to you on the next video. Take care, guys.